Pushed into cover for a single. Hit away, and it disappears towards the mid-wicket fence. Fantastic shot there by Uzair Shah.
Yeah, not giving any width away, not allowing the Raptors batsmen to find the boundary. I'll be very satisfied with this start in the quarter-final. Last ball with a 6 over, and he comes right on over. That's a beautiful shot there. Just glided through where second slip would be. 4 runs. Beautiful shot from Uzair Shah. He moves on to 21. Beat the outside edge of the batsman. Good take by De Bono behind the stumps there. Really tight bowling so far from the Conquerors. Last ball will get the over. Sarub, in he comes. Driven down the ground again, all along the ground. Beautiful shot. This fielder tries to get there, ends up jumping over the wheels of the sight screen, but unfortunately couldn't get anywhere near it. There's that ball. Comes into us again, bowls the left-hander, and he's edged that one. Well taken by De Bono. The first wicket falls at 41. Ali's out there, tried to guide the ball down to the third man boundary, got a top edge on it, straight through to the keeper. Well bowled there by Imtiaz. He gets his first wicket. 41 for 1 after 7 to the mid-wicket boundary, but again it's only a single. Khan looks for the second, but realistically there was no chance of going 2 there. The fielder on the short leg side boundary. 44 the score now. Shah on 27, Khan on 2 as he bowls to Khan, and he edges that one. Again, that goes through the vacant second slip area. 4 more runs, a welcome boundary there for the Manchester Raptors. Takes the score on to 50. Hasir Khan on to 8. Uzair Shah on 27 off 21 balls. As Imtaz comes in. That's nicely played. That is massive. That one has cleared the clubhouse and gone into the car park. Beautiful shot there. Certainly going to need some more of those to get the total up to something that the Manchester Raptors think that they up in the air. Again, out to the fielder. A deep mid-wicket. Great throw into the keeper. Just a single. Shah moves on to 37. 62 for 1. 1 ball remaining in the 11th over. Short ball, played away, up in the air. De Bono's underneath this, and he makes no mistake there. Well bowled, Kieran Preston. Good catch by the impressive keeper De Bono. Second wicket goes down. Takes guard, ready to face his first ball. Skipper hit a magnificent unbeaten 50 yesterday. How the Raptors would love him to do something similar today. As the sim comes into him, nicely flighted. That's straight up in the air, straight down the ground. The keeper's come in, a brilliant catch there. Go for the double play, but the batsman was just in. Fortunately, Khan goes for a golden duck there. The third wicket falls. 65 for 3. The Raptors in all kinds of problems here at Chester Boughton Hall. As Newman comes. So over at Port Sunlight, the Super Giants batting first, 14 for no wicket off 3 overs against Musagami. As Preston comes in, short ball, played away nicely, down to fine leg for 4 there. Certainly be looking to pick up the rate now, the Raptors. Great shot there from the opening batsman, takes him on to 44. 1 strike away from retirement as Preston comes in. That one's gone miles. Hit straight down the ground there for 6. Wonderful shot from Shah. Takes him to 50. The score to 75. As he comes off. Good crowd here at Chester Boughton Hall. Enjoying the late evening sunshine. As Preston comes in. Hamza Ahmed faces first ball. Shorter run up this time from Preston. Nicely played. Guided down to the third boundary there by Ahmed. Gets him off the mark. Takes the score up to 79. Again to the fielder. Just a single again. $82 for 3, 13.3. Oh, that's better. That one is massive. It's gone over onto the second pitch there. 6 runs. Beautiful shot. Little bit of air there. Better. That one is massive. It's gone over onto the second pitch there. 6 runs. Beautiful shot. Little bit of air there. Hit straight down the ground onto the second pitch. Ahmed moves on to 11. He tries to do it again, but I don't think this time it's gone too far. That's it. Caught on the boundary. Ahmed goes for 11 from 6 balls. The Raptors 88 for 4. Edge dot ball. Certainly not what the Raptors need at this stage. Can't afford any more dot balls. As Tariq comes in again, right arm over. Nicely ramped away there from the batsman. Keeper's got chase on, but he's not going to get there. 4 runs. Nicely played there. Taking the score on to 92. Fish. Out to the fielder on the cover boundary. Just a single. 93 for 4. 2 balls left in Tariq's spell here. 0 for 23. So far his figures. How he'd love to get a wicket. Get one in that wicket column before the end of his spell. Just slight change to the field there. Now faces his first ball and comes Tariq. Nicely played. What a superb catch there by Ethan De Bono. Batsman tried to guide it down to the vacant third man area, but De Bono maybe got a bit of insider knowledge here. Maybe seen Nawaz playing or played against him somewhere around the world. He makes his way back to the boundary as the sim comes in. Nicely flighted again. Played down the ground. And has that gone to the fielder? Oh, 6 runs. The fielder came up to the bowler before that ball. Obviously had a plan. It looked like the plan had worked, but unfortunately wasn't able to dive. 1 ball left in the 16th. That one looks as though it hurt a sim there, trying to make the run out. Hope it's not going to affect his spinning fingers too much. And he comes though. Nicely played out on the leg side, swept away, spins away from the fielder. 4 more for the Manchester Raptors. Takes the score on to 108 for 5. Oh. 3 balls left in this 17th over. at Cram on strike. 13 from 9 balls. Melton 0 for 13 off 2.2. And he comes. Right arm over. Well bowled again, but driven away nicely. Beautiful shot there from Akram. 4 runs, takes him on to 17. 114 now. Bowling to Nawaz. And he comes. And he comes. Nicely played there by Nawaz. Moved across his stumps. Ramps the bowler down to the vacant fine leg boundary. Much needed boundary for the Raptors. 125 for 5 the score now. And he comes, Melton. No, that's played away. Off the edge, but goes to the point back boundary there for 4. Another much needed boundary for the Raptors. Batsman backed away, looked to give himself some 33. 133 for 5. 2 balls remaining. And he comes. Short again. Top edge there. Straight over the keeper's head. Down to the boundary. 4 runs. Takes the score up to 137 with 1 ball remaining here. Just watching the keeper. Goes for a big swing again there, but that one outside edge. 4 runs, first boundary of the Conquerors innings. Takes the score on to 7. Move on to 8. 131 required. De Bono, 1 foot, 1 off 2 here. And comes the bowler, cut away nicely by De Bono. Beautiful shot out to the point boundary. His first boundary takes the score to 5. 12 for no wicket off 1.4 overs. Conquerors well on track here for a place in the semi-final. Pulled away again. Sweet shot there from De Bono. 4 runs. Quality batsman is De Bono. Scored well over 1,000 to the mid-wicket boundary for a single. He moves on to 8. The score on to 17. Difference so far. The Conquerors are scoring off just about every ball, whereas there was far too many dots in the Raptors innings. Bowler comes in, De Bono smashes that one. Again, out to the cow corner boundary. Wonderful stroke for 4. Takes him to 13 off 5 ball. Been an inside edge there by De Bono onto his pads. Takes the score up to 22.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
That one has cleaned up Sully there. The Raptors are ecstatic. The first wicket falls. 22 for 1. De Bono looked to cut that away. Must have hit his pad. The umpire, the keeper was interested, but the umpire certainly wasn't. As Nawaz comes in again. Nicely played by De Bono. Beautiful shot. Splits the offside fielders. 4 through to the extra cover boundary. He moves into the 20s. Then comes Nawaz. Oh, he pulls out of the delivery. Dead ball, signals the umpire. 2 balls left in this 5th over. 104 needed from 77 balls. As he goes to ramp that one. Nearly falls into the stumps. Gets away with it though. 4 runs. They move on to 39. 4.4 overs gone. To a fielder. He moves to 26. The Conquerors move to 47. 2 balls left in the 7th. Coasting here at the moment, the Conquerors. And he comes. Big shot there by Zarub. Just lands over the boundary for 6. Takes him to 18. Takes him on to 53 for... Getting down to a runner ball for the Conquerors. Comes Akram bustling run up. That's quick again, but De Bono plays that one again. Couldn't have placed that one any better. Splits the 2 fielders on the offside behind square. He moves into the 30. .2 overs gone here. 80 needed now off 63 balls. I think the Conquerors supporters will be making their plans for Sunday. As Akron comes in again, that's quick, but it's played nicely by De Bono. Again, splits the fielders fantastically. He's some player, this kid. He now moves on to 34 off 7.3 overs. Just a 75 needed off 62 now. And he comes, that's short, and that is wonderfully played again by De Bono. Super shot, hooks it away for 4. Obviously used to playing on the harder, quicker, bouncier tracks down in New South Wales. And comes Akram, the last ball of his over. De Bono down the wicket again, hits that one over the umpire's head. 6 into the car park. He moves into the 40s. 73 for 1 after 8. Time 2 more to the total. 62 off 57 now. Soon be down to less than 1 a ball for the Conquerors. And he comes. Nicely played again, just guides that man down to the 3rd man boundary, beats the fielder, had too much on it there. Fantastic shot from Zarub. He moves on to 27. Score now 81 for 1. Well played. Another dot ball, but again, could have done with plenty more of these earlier in the innings. The Conquerors marching towards victory here. Ahmed comes in. Slower ball. Beautifully played there by the right-handed Zarub. Into the vacant boundary. He moves to 35. 9.
That's a shot through the colours. 4 biscuits. Work down the third man there for 4. Great shot. Not for me.
African representatives and 2 representatives from England making up the last 4 of this Wise 20th anniversary LastManStands World Championship on Sunday at Port Sunlight. Bowler comes in, some spin there from Noaz. 4 runs, nicely played by Azim. His first ball brings his first boundary, moves the score to 120. And again comes Noaz. Hits him on the pad, and the umpire's given him there the second wicket to fall for the Conquerors. Nice flight there. 129 for 2. 1 ball left in the 15th. Just a 10 required to see the Manchester Raptors conquered by the Conquerors of Derby. Short ball, hooked away. Bit uppish there. 4 more to the total. 1 big hit away from victory now, the Conquerors. $134 for 2. In he comes down the track. I don't think he quite knew where that one was going. 4 more to the total. Imtaz on to 11.